Well, everybody, good afternoon and welcome to Denver, Colorado. On the ground here with the beautiful Flight Factor 757-200. We've got the, why am I blanking on the adjective that I wanted to use? The great and powerful Limp Rocketeer next to us here. We are on X-Pilot, going to be on VATSIM today, taking this bird to Eagle, Colorado and back. So two pretty quick flights today. Going to be some action-packed flying. Going to have to push back across this road here and through a lamp pole, it looks like, a light pole. And we've also got X-Plane map enhancement running, which is has been a great addition to the family of add-ons, so to speak, here in X-Plane. So super excited to show you guys that. And we're going to switch these engines to be the RB211s as well. I like those ones better. But we don't unfortunately have any mods for those yet. It was pretty intimidating. I downloaded it and it came with a 5-page tutorial, 5-page guide on how to set them up. So I didn't exactly want to get involved with all that right now. So with all that being said, guys, we are going to jump into the plane here in just a second. I forgot to start the Twitch stream as well. So hello to everybody on Twitch now that is joining us, and should be up and rolling on YouTube. Light poles, map enhancements. Yeah, X-Plane's doing great. X-Plane is doing great. Not the default. We gotta have it modded up like crazy, but here we are. So we'll get the battery on, get it to auto. We can get the bus ties and the utility buses on, and the generators there on the outside. And then also these guys right here. And let's come over and get the ground power hooked up as well. We'll also get the fuel truck and the LSU. And we will open the left forward and the cargo doors so that we can load when we are ready. Now let me see. I wanted to actually, let me I feel like this process takes long enough. Let's get this started. Let's get the ground power hooked up. We'll get these guys going. Yacht amps can stay off for now. All that can stay off. Everything looks good so far. Both auto. Those can stay off. Nav lights. And no smoking's gonna come on for now. And we'll leave all those off for the time being. We'll also jump down here real fast. I just want to, I feel like this IRS process takes forever, and I don't think there's any way to shorten it, so we'll just get that started ASAP. So I want to come outside though and look and see if I can get the jetway to dock up, which I wasn't able to do earlier, but let me see. It's in this one. No. Sam. Dock jetway. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem to want to come up to the aeroplane, but yeah, anyway, that'll be that, I guess. So we are here in Denver. We're doing the quick flight over to Eagle, Colorado, and we can set that up just like that. No, just kidding. Denver EGE01. That's what I put in there. Let's see, X-Plane, aircraft. 75 company routes. Oh, it's not 01 actually. Whoops. Just Denver to Eagle. There we go. Activate that. Let's see, Mr. Limp Rocketeer, what runway we're going to be going off of today in Denver. SimBrief has us going off runway 25. Do you agree with that? Should we do that? Real, either 8 or 25. Winds variable at 5, so we can kind of do whatever we want. I guess, I mean, probably we're pretty equidistant probably to runway 25 or runway 8, so we can do either really, I guess. I'm going to do runway 25. I don't know about you. 25? Okay, great. Uh, 25 it is. They've got me on the Zimmer, and not with the Chingy transition because it's too short of a route to even finish the departure. We will open up the iPad here and start doing some of that. Setting up the route is a pretty quick process, so we'll just finish this real fast. Runway 25. So we don't actually have an ILS. It has the RNAVs and it has an LDA. So the chart looks like it has an LDA anyway. Maybe that's supposed to be like the ILS. LDA with glide slopes, maybe it just kind of counts it as that. I don't know. We're going to just do the RNAV today, though. Probably the RNAV Yankee, because it doesn't have anything else. Oh, it does have the RNAV Zulu to 25. It's an RNP, though. We'll just do the Yankee. It's a nice day today. Take it from... Why are neither of those on there? Gonna push back on a Bravo November. Is that a deeper push? Oh, it's shorter. So what, you want me to get a Charlie Sierra? So why are neither of the... Oh, I see, okay. Clutch or deuces? Probably clutch. You do RNAV 2.5 from clutch. I'll do from clutch as well, but I'm going to do the Yankee. And we'll just leave it at that. Okay. Let's start loading up. So pretty straightforward process here. Usually maxed out on the packs. 206. It always tells me I can do way more than that. You only take 170. Yeah, there you go. Push back onto green. Okay. Fuel wise, let's see, we need 15 on the fuel, so we'll take 15,000, and then our zero fuel weight's 180, so let's just try to match that up. We need 8,000 more pounds, so we'll say, what is that, 16, so like 14,180, there we go. Okay, sounds good, Mr. Lim. Every time I optimize CG, it unoptimizes it. I mean, it's in the red, so I mean, it's not good, right? What if I made this a little less? Would have made like 11,000. I don't know, let's just do that, I guess. That's close enough for me. Start loading her up. Now, another thing that you can do is actually, I found out you can do charts on here. So we'll do Denver, and I kind of like them. So we don't need any of this. It takes forever to do this. We need this one. And then we need the Zimmer, which is literally going to be the last one. What other options are there? Show aircraft or not? Okay. So now wait, now if I do Eagle, we're not doing either of those, we're doing the Yankee. Yeah, okay, cool, so you can do both now. That's it there, and no, we'll do a departure later, but okay, cool. So we have all that set up. For now, we will X out of that. Let's come down here. Limp said yesterday, so apparently the min crossing height for these mountains is 23,000. This flight plan has us at 22. What are you going at, Limp? Are you doing 24? Is that what you're gonna do? While we wait for Mr. Limp Rocketeer, I'll put in our reserve fuel number, which is going to be 3.2. And the cost index is going to be 16. The winds are going to be 273 at 1-1. You're at 20? Okay, it has me at 22. I guess I'll say 22. Sufficient fuel for now, and then we'll wait for the rest of that. Okay, very nice, very nice. Just waiting on all that here. Let's check out the altimeter setting here in Denver, which is going to be 3022. So we'll set that here. To my knowledge, you can't really do it. There's no button for it. I'm sure you can probably bind one in X-Plane, but yeah, guys, we're going to be taking a look today at X-Plane map enhancement, which has been a great addition. I also found out the reason that I think they make an exception for Eagle. Okay, cool. The reason for all of my crashes and everything was actually because of XPU IPC. It wasn't from ortho like we had previously thought. So I did get rid of all my ortho for no reason, but we've replaced it with X-Plane map enhancement, which is way easier and way nicer. So I'll be doing a video about that probably here soon. But for now, we're just gonna watch and enjoy the X-Plane map enhancement process. Let's go ahead with the APU. We'll start it up. I think we can turn the gen on now so it catches whenever it's ready. And then, I don't know, we'll wait on all that stuff, I guess. We can turn, no harm in turning these on. Wait. Oh, wait, these are the, okay. I did want to switch the engines. I wonder if I can even do that now. Plane is not loaded. Yeah, okay, never mind. That's fine. Whatever. Looks like they're done loading. That's what I'm talking about. This just takes so long here. See if we can get Mr. Pushback Man driving up here.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
So we got the APU kicking. Do we have? Okay, there we go. We do have duct pressure. We'll get the trim airs and the recirc fans on. All that is good to go. Get the yaw dams on now as well, and probably the rest of the hydraulic pumps. IRSs are the the IRSs are all aligned. We can do a quick welcome on board, PA.
This is the head person. The crew would like to welcome you on board this.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
All of our stuff here, so we'll go to flaps 5. There's our CG 6.5. 145 on the V2, 6.5 on the trim.
Step 2's kind and flight factor wish you a pleasant flight experience.
It's literally at 6.5 right now, so that's perfect. Taking a look at the departure procedure. Make this smaller though. Whatever. Charts. Check out the Zimmer. Should be, let's see, top altitude 230, we're only cruising at 22 anyway. So we got 220 set. Off runway 25, 263 heading. Go ahead and set that up, 263 heading. Always appreciate the quickness of the scrolling in this plane. 5934, then a right turn to cross Mugby at a below 10,000. So we'll probably skip that restriction at a below 10. We'll get a direct going past that. And we can kind of recycle these, turn that off, LNAV, VNAV. And it looks like we're ready for below the line. Kind of deselect that, just make sure we're not going to lose all of our power, get our fuel pumps on. Straight RNAV Mugby, yes sir. Doing LNAV, VNAV. Auto 1 and pretty high landing elevation in Eagle, 6,500 feet, even higher than here in Denver. So super quick flight today, carrying a full boat on over to whatever it's called, Eagle. Yeah, see, doors to auto.
Attention, all flight attendants. Doors
And we
automatic.
will remove all and close all. Let's go ahead and let's see. We don't have anything. Is there? Does this still work? Still? KDEN, does this work in here? No, it does not. Great. Okay. Let's see. Is there a squawk 4376 on the squawk? .76, and we'll just go TA for now, and we'll find it on here. Let's see. What are you gonna use, Limp? Off 2.5, I was thinking 2875. $28.75. Nope, then I gotta turn it on as well. There we go. Okay, so we're pushing to the green line, Limp says. Which, let me see if I can figure that out. Okay, I see. The green line, Limp's pushing back. There he goes.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
This guy's kind of dragging him over a little bit. I'm pretty sure this is the green line right here. I love better pushback is so much better than anything we have in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I love this. Like, it literally shows the live traffic. 23.4. Okay. Well, yeah, Lip
So
said he's pushing all the way
connected
back to Bravo
and
November,
bypass
so
and
we'll do
inserted.
that.
Release parking brake.
23.4 it is. We'll go let him push us here.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Okay, 23.4. Denver traffic United 1888 pushing off of Bravo 25 for the green line. Everything looks good there. Let's go ahead and kill the PAX. Our beacon is on. We are on United Virtual today. And we'll go engine number 1 to ground. And I usually just go once we hit the purple line. Go ahead to run. And I've been doing also, once that EGT line goes away, that's a good start. So we'll go ahead and spin up
Operation complete.
number
Set
2,
parking brake.
set the brake.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Introduce fuel. How close do we get to that? Not that close. 24.3. Nice, dude. You got me. You got me. Alright, we'll go 20. Oh, what did I just click? Please go away, armrest.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the left. We'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
24.3. Flaps to 5. Let me just make sure. It's been like awkwardly. Okay. Flaps to 5. We can get those back on. ISO valve, I believe, can come off. APU bleeds can come off as well. Oh, we need the engine bleeds to be on. How about that? Okay. Engine bleeds are on. Engine gens are already on. Blame my dyslexia. I do. And APU can come off. And everything looks good. We got our hydraulics on. We got our utilities on. Our generators are on. Our bleeds are on. Those are off. Packs are on. I do believe we are ready to roll. We got flaps set to 5. And the after start is more or less complete. We're going to go ahead and make a right turn out of here. And we'll taxi all the way down on Gulf. Here we go. Okay, yeah, so the flaps are doing something silly here. Denver traffic United 1888, taxi runway 25, Bravo November, Golf.
Denver traffic, United 1435, following company traffic, runway 25, Denver.
Figured it out, huh?
Yeah.
I like the way that X-Pilot audio sounds too. Like he's got the radio voice sound. It's more so than X-Plane, I feel like, or in Microsoft. Got to cross another road, hit another light pole, but that's all right. So hotel, we don't need that though. I guess we do have to hit hotel for a little bit, huh? Or whatever. Oh, this is still Bravo November, never mind. Jeez, all the window shades are closed. See, maybe one of these days I need to figure out how to do the engine mod, because it looks really good. The way V1 had his 757 engines looking for fire. So maybe we'll try to find a way to do that one of these days, but it looked a little too complicated for my liking. So you should already be able to see a little bit of the difference here with the ground textures. I mean, obviously those aren't... The biggest problem with X-Plane map enhancement is while you're low to the ground, it doesn't look great. It's still a little fuzzy and everything like that. But it's definitely heck of a lot better than normal, and I think we'll get to see that today. So it should be a good day. Should be a good week of streaming. I'm planning on doing some more streams this week as well. We'll reset this clock real fast here. Put an engine mod on my Max. I'm gonna paint some flames on the side of it so it goes faster. Just put a little afterburner on there. Yeah, like I said the other day, the engine mod came with a 5-page tutorial, and I was not feeling it, so. Go to 22.8 after we depart, and then I'll switch to the Eagle traffic pattern, or traffic frequency, as we get a little bit closer. The beautiful Battleship Gray. United paint. It looks pretty good. Anybody else out there? Doesn't look like it. Denver traffic United 1888, taking runway 25 for departure on the Zimmer 4, Denver. Alright, we'll get TARA. Let's get some togas in the chat, boys. We'll get this coming on. The auto throttles, that is. We'll get the rest of our lights. And let me just do a quick area to get those on. Runway
Denver traffic, Delta 7143, 5 for the tiller intersection, inbound ILS runway 34 right, Denver.
I don't know why it just always says traffic right there on the ND, but whatever. Let's pull them up. Toga. Possible to see if you don't do this. 80 knots. Pointed right at the Rocky Mountains. We'll be crossing over here as well. V1, rotate. Positive brake gears coming up. Pull as that gear comes up, but not quite, always wants you to go to like 30 degrees of bank, which is just crazy. Big old right turn coming out of here. So look at that ground. Way better than stock X-plane. We go to flaps 1. Love the sound too. Flaps up after takeoff. Yeah, the flap sounds are great. I didn't realize it sounded so cool in a 75. Denver traffic United 1888. Departing pattern to the northeast, or northwest, let's go.
United 14435, departing runway 25 on the Zimmer 4. RNAV Mugby, Denver.
Look at that. I mean, come on, especially for X-plane, that looks great. That looks so good. This one's the best one probably right now. Coming over the Rockies looks really good too. It's a nice crossing. I feel like the Rockies, I feel like it never looked that good, even with the base one. I feel like, I mean, obviously everything looks a lot better, but I mean, especially up in the mountains, I feel like it just gets even better. So hand flies pretty nice as well. We'll see what he wants. Coming through 10,000. After we roll out here, we'll get our lights off and the autopilot on so we can enjoy the views. It's really hard to see via the PFD. So there's also one of these was a restriction, I thought. Out of there's speed restrictions on these. I'll try to use these as much as I can today.
Denver traffic, Delta 7143, about 10 miles an hour.
250 knots. We're getting hot dogs up here soon. No worries, Anante. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome. We'll get these off. We'll see what the Mr. Flight Attendant wants here. Oh no. Limp crashed. That's crazy. Well, Limp, maybe it's your computer. No, I'm kidding. That's what you say to me though. How much does X-Plane cost? I actually don't know. It's gotta be less than $100, right? Maybe it's that computer. Okay, wait, what does he want? I can't hear what you're saying. No, just give him a... Yeah, 250 knots all the way up until Rapids. So we'll keep the speed. Let's go. I never noticed the PA and use thing. I have no idea what he's saying. I can't really hear him. So we'll go to 22.8. We'll start taking a look at some stuff. I don't know why I keep it this way. Let's see an Eagle here. Tower CTAP 19.8. $19.8 for the CTAP. Doing the RNAV. We've got no. 7320 on the mids. How high can I put this? I might have to do 780. I don't know how this works. The terrain reader on as well. Yeah, okay, so we'll just do 780. And then we'll kind of walk through this. There's our standards. What is this? FMC message. Yada yada yada. I do like this feature though. You can kind of bring all these up at the same time. And then let's go to land mode and just see what we got here. So. Rapids and then Pickens, so we already have our top of descent coming up here pretty soon. So once we level off at 22, we'll basically start getting set up for our arrival. Zimmer, and then we're straight into Culch right here, which is 210 and 14,000. So I'll set the problem. I had a problem with this last night. I think these need to be hard altitudes here. So Culch at 14. Buckby Hattie at 180 knots, and we'll do 13.1 just so we can try to stay on glide or on path a little bit. Japham at 11.5, Combi at 10.6, and I want to make sure these are hard altitudes because I feel like whenever it's like 10.6 or above or whatever, it kind of chills out. And then Rose, everything in between whatever, but Rose is at 80, 20 is what we want. It just really wants me to know that I can't do that. And then you pretty much just leave it in LNAV, VNAV, and set that bottom altitude, and we're good to go. The approach here, we'll do flaps 25, 130. Actually, let's do flaps 30. It was an iFly crash. Dang it, dude. Flaps 30, 129 knots. And we'll go back to the legs page, get rid of that, set this back to map, set the auto brakes up to 3, and we're chilling. I know, unequal cruise out, that's fine. Let me just, what if I just delete the restriction zimmer? I don't know. Arrow, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today, sir? Just flew to Dublin the other day in the sim. I wonder if are we already past the top of the sim here? I think we literally might already be past the top of the sim. Survived the taxi? I did. So we'll set 7320. So we'll just set like 7400 round up and just kind of let it do its thing. And here we go. We're already descending down. We'll just do speed intervene here. We can just do 300. I don't have to 320, whatever. We don't have to worry about anything there. Haven't even really got to look at the mountain scenery. Look at that though. How about it? Yeah, survived the taxi, surviving the arrival so far. So far, so good, man. Alright, so we'll get a little bit of speed brake out. Oh, nice, dude. Now, wait, now you have a break from school? Shouldn't school be just starting back up? Get some rings going in there and switch it to the Eagle traffic frequency. We'll give them a call, 30 miles to the northeast as we move closer. 318. Let's see the weather here in Eagle. I don't even know. Winds are calm. 30, 38 on the meter. High pressure. You think run the whole year through? Yeah. Are you just trying to get your bachelor's? Look at that scenery though, guys. It's looking good. I guess it's not looking too great right there, but overall, I don't know. I think it looks really freaking good again, especially for X-Plane. Attaboy. Are you doing it? Is it an American university that you're doing it through? I don't know what the big hurry is. It seems like we're going to be just fine. Since we're still below by a little bit. We only got 1,200 feet to go. 17 miles to do it. It's away here. Irish one. Okay. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Do you think you have to retake any classes, or ideally no, right? Okay, nice. Is that a lake? Dude, it'd be a sick lake to be at. much. I think it wanted us at like 210 knots, so we're gonna have to slow down quickly here. Actually, how far are we? 9 miles. Yeah, we gotta lose like 100 knots. That's we need some speed brake actually, because we're gonna start down again after that. 180 knots at Hattie. So yeah, we'll just be on that VNAV speed intervene, bottom altitude set. 20 minutes. Take Irish. What's your guys' little accent called or something? Don't you guys have one of those like one of those languages or something? It's like what's the thing that like the Cajun? Is it almost kind of like that? Should have done it. We're gonna flaps one. Irish. No, don't you have like a sped like Gaelic or something? Is that the same thing? Yeah, hear that? Okay, wait, let me put the flaps up. Does that work? Is that button? I don't know. Doesn't like it, so I'm happy with what I do. See, now this one's 14 or above. Hattie's at 13.1. So as long as we catch that again. So it's this Muckpee and then Hattie is the next fix. We need to be at 180 knots at Hattie as well, so we'll probably need to start slowing soon. Just Irish and Irish? Okay. Alright. Are we 30 miles out yet? I think that looks really good. Eagle traffic in at 1888, 30 to the northeast inbound, RNAV, Yankee runway 25, Eagle. Spanish and Espanol. Let me see, is there some, I was watching a guy who said there was a descent now. It's been good, man. Last night, I found the reason that it was everything was just crashing on me like crazy. Apparently XPU IPC is just the reason that everything was, my sim would just crash on me whenever it was preparing World just over and over and over again. So I deleted XPU IPC. Lord willing, have not had any crashes yet, so really hope that it stays that way. But yeah, we'll see. But X-Plane's been good, this plane's great, so we'll see how it does on this RNAV approach. And then yeah, this X-Plane map enhancement has been great as well. So, it is, dude. Like I said, for the last couple months, I've been like wanting to play it, but I just haven't been able to. Over speed. Oh yeah, we're doing 230. Oops. Flight factor stuff's good. I want the 7.6 and the triple. Do you have the 7.5 or no? There's 180. Yeah, I really like the 7.5. I think it's really good. Flying pencil, that's right, baby. The 7.6 has been good. And yeah, the triple. I had the triple, the old triple, not the new one. But I'd like to get the new one too. It's pretty expensive. Alright, so we're getting on the approach here. We're not below 10,000 yet, but let's get these lights coming on. Arrow, where does FedEx park in London? The Felis 747-200. Alright. I've heard good things about that as well. So we're doing 190. Can we flaps 15? We can. Let's do flaps 15. Dublin. Did I not say Dublin? My bad, bro. I meant to say Dublin. Try to remember that. I think I've got a, or no, I flew to London Stanson or whatever it is from Dublin. Then I got to fly back. So what is it doing right now? We're diving like crazy. Okay. Yeah, I think it does make sense. Stansted. VNAV thing is going crazy. We are the ref from Combi. Right, we're not gonna be that far out. Let's start getting figured the rest of the way here. That's 20 under 195. Let's do it. 2500. And all the way to flaps 25. Golf course right there. That'd be a view. What is the angle on this, by the way? Let's see, is there a no, 3.7, jeez. I think I said actually I was going to do flaps 30. Probably should. Let's do that. We're going to pick this up. I'll take the throttles. 6 hot dogs and I finished my 4th. 614, 617 on the West Apron. Okay, sick. Guess I'll try to remember that. Okay. Thank you, sir. Turn that down a little bit. Alright, guys. Let's get some landing rates in the chat here as we approach runway 25 on the RNAV. Looking good. Overweight landing due to pilot lunch. I kind of want to leave the... maybe not. say I want to leave the autopilot on a little bit just to see how far it'll take us, but let me move this over, pull this guy up just so we can keep an eye on that VNav path. We'll hand fly it in. Here we go. Looks like we're 4 white still. Eagle traffic United to 1888 short final runway 25 Eagle. Do you have to call for pushback in Dublin? I hate, there's so much of that useless stuff, like in Boston you have to call like the metering, like Chicago you have to do that too, and they're like, yeah, monitor clearance or something like that, or what is it? It's monitor ramp. Like you call somebody, they tell you to monitor another frequency. It's stupid. Yeah, we're already our flight director off now. So I can't tell if we're really high. I think we're just really high at this point. 1,000 feet on a 1.5 mile final. I don't think that's good. We're gonna kind of chop it and drop it here a little bit. I was like, all right, well maybe. Yeah, we're pulling. What is that? Okay.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Jeez. Alright. Boom. Welcome to that's for freaking Eagle. 80 knots. I'll take the brakes. You can't, I'm convinced you can't land this thing soft though. It like just kind of drops on you. Welcome to Eagle. You have to start loop 565. Yeesh. See, it says high pitch attitude, but I don't know. What is my trim at right now? Like 7. Another 2G. Sent the struts through the wing there. All right, welcome to Eagle. We'll try to get these lights up. We'll get the APU kicking for now. Okay, window shade slams in my face. Whoa. Hard landing check. Yeah, we'll do it when we get back to Denver. What was that one? Autopilot. Get that away and everything, you know? Is that you, Limp? 285.
Yes, sir.
Hey. Pull right up next to him. That's always fun. Oh. Oh. Alright, no line past this here, I guess, so. I guess I'll just do that crack right there. I swear, y'all are always hitting birds, bro. Alright, stop it there, set the brake. He said it was my fault. Jet was all good, that's good then. Alright, AP bleed isolation valve is on. And I think that's it. I think we're good to kill the engines. This is my first time doing, and turtles at specs. That's a good pull, Inte. Engines are coming down. This is our first time doing a turn in this thing. I always do that wrong. So we'll see how this goes. I guess we can get these hydraulic pumps off. Leave the fuel pumps where they're at. And the engine bleeds can come off. Engine jets can stay on. Okay, I guess that's it. Turtles are just me. Like turtles. Alright, none of those. Go gate config, LSU. Airplane. Pop them open here. Let's go back. Can I unload? Unloading the plane. Okay. We're gonna unload. I want to switch to the RB211s. I do just be liking those. Welcome to Eagle. Okay. Where we find limp here once again. We're going to end the flight on United Virtual and flip it back. You're not 535, are you, Limp? No, you're something different. Retro libraries are so good. It is a good looking library, I will say. Lido profile, and we're going to be on that sim, which is where... There it is. Generate the flight plan. The American one does look pretty sweet on this plane too. We'll have to do maybe an American flight later in the week. 535? Yeah, I'm going to do 535 I think here. Yeah, we got to do some of that old American stuff. I'd like to do some like South American ops. I feel like that'd be pretty sick. Limited by 0 fuel weight. Alright. Pre-file and VATSIM. United 535. Old Southwest jets too. Yeah, those are like nostalgic. A little bit of a longer route heading up to Denver. What are we cruising at going up there? 23,000. Only 35 minutes of airtime, so it'll be a little bit better. The Golden Red. The Golden Red's cool. They have that on a Max now. That's pretty sweet. I do like that. Navigraph. What else do I need to do? We just set up the iPad, change the engines. Shared cockpit DC-6 flight with Aero and Captain. That'd be crazy. Oh, okay, thank you. I think that, yeah, that is where I parked whenever I did the flight there, so okay, we're chilling. Was that sound like a Minecraft, somebody stepping on sand right there, did you hear that? That's all that. We're connected there. Oh, this one here. Let's just see what, did this say anything different? 670 on the landing rate is what Valanta said. Yeesh. Gotta teach him the way of the radio. Shoot, bro. Alright, so that's flipped. Eagle to Denver, looking good. Okay. Cool, man. So we're back inside. Oh, I need to download my flight plans. What else I need to do? Download 75V2 Eagle to Den. Go up aircraft 75 company routes. Get it in there. End of route. Thank you. Thank you. Navy trials. Yeah, the brown does look good, man. It looks really good. Eagle to Denver. Company route. Activate. Execute. Bam. Departure. Let's see what it wants us to do here. Departing off runway 25 on the Apres 2. Apres 2 Belgian transition. Going into Denver. What do you got, Limp? 3-4 right is what it wants me on right now. Which kind of sucks. It's going to be a really long taxi back. 3-4 right, 3-5 left, 3-5 right. 3-5 left would be way better.
I'm doing 3-4 right.
Alright, I might do 3-5 left. Didn't you get yelled at for something like that?
I always get yelled at. What are you talking about?
Alright, we're doing 3-5 left. Screw it. I don't think there's going to be anybody on, and if he comes on, he can switch us. It's fine. We'll take it from... Oh, if we do an RNAV, it could probably wrap all the way around. I don't want to do all that though. Let's just take it from Krupp. And the arrival is going to be the Longs 4. There it is. From Longs. Alright, next page. Jeez. Or not. Where... Oh, we're starting it like halfway through, that's why. See, Arrow, I knew I liked having you around here. I knew I liked you, Arrow. 68 on the cost index will be humming on the way back. 260 at 12. Winds are crazy calm, I feel like, for the given. And... reserve, that's what I'm looking for, 3.2. Ooh, a 744 would be so sick, dude. I've been wanting a 744 so bad. Oh, one's 15, huh? Exactly. Especially in the sim, you know. It's either Rolls-Royce engines. It's gonna, yeah. Oh, did it just reset all this? Boo. Oh, in real life. So we'll probably do 170 again on the packs. It's fine. Fuel-wise, fuel-wise, what is 14.7? We'll do 15 again, and I pretty much the same load on the way back, honest to goodness. So we'll just do that, load it up. Let me see, did it reset my navs? No. Fueling us up. Everything looking good on the overhead still. We're gonna have to do this again. It's alright. We started loading anyway, so. Eagle to Denver, activate it. 2-5, Apres 2, what was it? Was it Belgian? Belgian Canadian. Arrival, 3-5 left. We said Krupp. The Longs 4, none of those. 3.2 on this guy, 230, it was like 270 at 12 or something. Doesn't matter, especially when it's at calm, and like 68 I think this was, so that's chill. I do want to see this kind of. It did the flaps for you and everything, so we'll see about that. Leave this here. We might do a quick step through. Hopefully these load up. It doesn't look good. I feel like this isn't going to work out very well, but we'll see. In-flight charts. Okay. Eagle, we need that. So the SID. It doesn't have our SID. Or wait, what? The Apris too? Wait, why doesn't it have our SID? Navigraph doesn't have our SID either. Maybe it's the Beaver 1? I mean, it pretty much is. It's exactly what it is. Is it the same fixes? So wait, if I do 2.5, alright, let's just do the Beaver 1 then, from Belgium. That way it's the same. So Beaver 1, Belgian, yeah, you can't like just do that, which is annoying. Now going back to Denver, the arrival, we're on the Logan, or Longs. ILS to 35 left. So there she is. Yeah, well, just go. Either you gotta like literally just click all this, which is annoying. Airport info. Oh wait, is that? Yeah, okay. I think that's it. All right. So Eagle, let's check the Beaver 1 here. This is saying climb maintain 15, 15,000. Yeah, we'll set that. Off runway 25, left turn as soon as practical. No later than departure into the runway. Holy crap. Heading 206 to 7100. Dang, alright, so this is going to be... Is this manual though? No, it should be as soon as practical. 206 to 7100, then direct to Copper. Eh. And then to Apras. Oh, okay, so it's Indus Beaver, Apras 225, and at or above 1300. Probably keeping you nice and slow so you can get that good climb rate coming all the way out of here. And then we're up to from Apras all the way to Long, really? Really? Apras and then straight to Longs, which is like on the arrival. We skipped those other fixes. Apras to Longs, 270, and between 220 and 190. That's going to be another super quick flight. Flannel Dork, between 17 and 15. So Dork, so this is already not alright there, so we're going to have to... And then what? Helmet. Helmet Archie at or above 13. Baba 250 knots, between 14 and 12. Himom at 11. And vectors for the ILS. That all looks good. Mr. Jones, looking good, man. How are you doing? On the 737, at least LNAV won't engage if the initial turn to the inbound track is more than 5 degrees. So it's usually heading select then manual. Wait. LNAV won't engage if the initial turn to the inbound track is more than 5 degrees. So you're saying if this turn is more than 5 degrees off of like the runway heading, it won't engage LNAV. So you need. So you're saying we're gonna have to go heading to 206 and then LNAV, and then like direct to copper at some point, and then way out. Do you need some help? No. No, we're fine. Get out of here. All right, we should. I guess that's Limp saying we need to get a move on. So let's do it. All right, 137 on the V2. Not sure with the 75. Yeah, we'll see.
Eagle traffic, United 285 pushing back, facing west. I'll push way back so you get around me.
Thank you, sir. Limp, you're the captain now. He's just demanding as a captain, that's for sure. Well, we gotta wait to the IRS is a lion anyway, so. I think we got the APU up and running. Really nothing else I can do right now. Oh, just kidding, those are already on, okay. We can get the hydraulics going, fuel pumps are already on. We can get everything closing up. Outside, remove all. Close all. A trash can. Oof. You didn't fly that all in one day, did you?
Ground to cockpit, please show me where you want to go.
Lim said he's going to push deep. I guess I'll give you one of those here as well. I'll try to keep it tight.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
The yaw damper. Okay, just make sure I didn't need to do that. And as soon as this is ready, one go, 2 legs out and back. So you can block over. That's a 11-hour flight time in a day. I mean, I guess maybe, is it different because you guys technically do like international stuff? I mean, I guess like this international pilot take breaks and stuff though. Nine non-operational words for the whole day. Sometimes that's just what you gotta do, man. Sometimes with a captain like that.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed.
You just
Ready
gotta
to
shut
commence.
up and just get the day over with. I really hope this works. It isn't like. Is there a way to? You can make the align faster in the EFB. I haven't found that, or just keep an eye on this in case. Real limits real time.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Yeah, give me a sec, Bubba. Well, while we're waiting here, verse of the day is Galatians 5:14. For the entire law is fulfilled in the keeping this one command: love your neighbor as yourself. Can I get an amen in the chat, boys? Love your neighbor as yourself. That is a tall task, and I don't know, I feel like whenever it says love your neighbor as yourself, that fulfills the whole law, because it just encompasses so much in terms of everything. That encompasses a lot of the other portions of the law, right? If you're loving your neighbor, you know, you're not really, not in a sinful way or anything like that, but you're not coveting anything, you're not, you know, you're not stealing, you're not lying, you know, if you're loving your neighbor, and because you wouldn't do any of those things yourself either. So I feel like it encompasses, it's kind of an all-encompassing verse as well. legit. I always think that's funny. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, Limp. 13 hours for a 2-leg day starting at the time we did. I guess maybe that sounds like what it is for us, but I feel like we can't be scheduled, unless this was an old thing, unless I'm thinking of just my old regulations for 135, but I feel like we can't be scheduled for more than 8 hours. I did not think that the I did not think that just changing the engines was going to do this, so my bad, I guess. That's not going to do anything. Real time is the only thing that's going to change this. I'm going to get water and come back. Then feel free to get going. It's already that. That's that. I don't know. Let me try this. Maybe just turn them off and turn them back on. The maintenance special. Yes, I just Googled it, so it's 10 minutes apparently for the IRSs here, but you can, I mean, I'm hoping that changing this, turning that off, hopefully shortens it. I don't know. Yeah, like I said, Lim, feel free to get her rolling if you don't want to wait.
I'm good. I got nothing better to do.
Alright. This. It aligns in 20 seconds for me, this guy said. Oh, perfect. Look at that. All right. So I think we're ready to push. I think that was the only thing we were waiting on. So
Starting pushback.
Eagle traffic United 535 pushing back facing west. Eagle. All right. Kill the packs. Turn 1. We got the RB211, so apparently monitor N3. It's a 3-shaft design, they say. But somebody said with the RB211s, it's not just this either. Like you wait for, I think, the N2 to come up or something as well. But listen, when I get, I don't know. I don't think that has 3 sections either there, but I ain't never had a bad start. Just wait until that hits the purple. So. Guys, could we have gotten out the other way? Oh, were you trying to let me go out that way? My bad. Whatever.
You're departing 25, right?
Yeah, I was literally just thinking about that, but we'll get there.
I'm sure we will.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Brakes are set.
Disconnecting.
Good
tow.
start on one. We'll
Stand
start
by.
turning to. But let's get the flaps to 15. Start running some of these after starts. We're not gonna do LNAV, VNAV. Those are all on. I think we're ready to go here. Meow on guard. Click start and insert fuel. I wish. Oh wait. Oh, my bad. Oh geez. I hope it doesn't. It's gonna do the thing, isn't it? We're about to actually start the engine.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the left. We'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
Giver. There goes our guy. That's a wave off enough for me. Here we go. Eagle traffic, United 535, taxi to runway 25. We'll make the right on Alpha. Eagle. Alright, I guess we'll call that a good start. I guess we can start using this engine because.
Eagle traffic, Delta 35 will be following you.
So we'll go upstairs, get the packs back on, engine gens, AP bleed, ISO valve, oh beacon, how about that? And the APU can come off. We are set upstairs. So we'll arm VNAV, but we'll leave LNAV off, I guess. So we'll do that heading mode, basically. What's the field here? 6,400 feet. 60, almost 66,
Yeah.
really. There you go, Mr. Jones. You happy about that? Made Limp Meow on guard. Are you doing say intentions too, or does it not work like that? Look at those mountains. Those look great.
No, I'm not doing it. It does on a Aveo. I'm not sure if it does it on that sim.
Okay. Okay, dude. Whoops. So we'll be yanking and banking out of here pretty much as soon as we can start making that turn. Doesn't look like anybody else is coming for us. And no ATC, I don't believe. So just be that left turn to the 206. Eagle traffic United 535, taking runway 25 for departure. Going to be on the Beaver, departing to the northeast. Alright, gang. Let's do it. Finally, it was a way longer turn than expected, but here we go. Auto throttles are armed. Let's get some togas in that shot. AP's off. no yellow lights, and I think it wanted me to do a different squawk code, but whatever, dude. I want to change this wing view too. I don't like this one as much as the other one. Rear flaps 15. Spool them up. Okay. Let's get this up. We'll get both of these up, I guess. Oh shoot. I don't know what the trim is. 6.5. It's pretty close. I think it's just jealous. 80 knots. V1 rotate. Little auto rotation there. That's what we like to see. Positive rear gears coming up. Heading. Yeehaw. I don't know why it's... Alright, directly to copper.
Eagle traffic, United 285, departing runway 25 on A press 2.
Flaps
Departure
5.
over the mountains through the woods to Denver we go. Eagle.
Look at that. That's a pretty sick view. Flaps 1. It's a lot easier with two drivers. You can say that. Oh, jeez. That was like kind of crazy. Flaps up F takeoff. Dude, we are low. Would have overbanked and crashed. Oh, and you had this pulled up. I mean, it's just like flying on instruments. I guess it wasn't ready for flaps up yet. I don't know. Whatever. We made it. $2,500 gear down. All right, who's going gear down to 2,500? Through 10, but we are keeping the speed back so we can keep that climb rate coming. Sounds are great. Love that buzzsaw. I don't know what this guy wants, bro. Look at that. That's a sick view. That's what I'm saying. Gotta have that landing configuration selected by 1,000 feet. So, get that gear down 1,100 if you want, brother. As long as you can make it.
Eagle traffic, United 285, clear to runway 25, final call. Eagle.
Eagle traffic, United 535, ditto. Is that a good enough call? 14 to 15, we're going to keep it coming to 23. Let's go autopilot on, and we will kill the lights. Let them know we're through 10. Whoa, look at those engines. Those boys are working hard. Oh, it's 500 PMC? That's pretty sick. That's pretty cool. Sick. Yeah, so now this is where it gets a little different. Now we're going direct to longs. So we're starting the arrival. The approach. 200 for the men's, 353 on the course, and 108. All right, 108.5 for that. 353 on the men's, 200 feet. All right. Alright, what's our speed? 270, we're through 18. Back to standards. Like I said, we do not have long. Go flaps 25 is fine. We'll go legs, pull this back up again, just kind of step through this. So longs, flannel, and we need to be just descending by the time we get to longs. We've got to be below 22. Flannel, we got to be below 19. And then what? Dork below 17, which is what I said. Helmet. Archie at or above 13. Let's just make that a hard 13 at Archie. And then Baba. That's fine. And then I just got to get down to 11 by Hima. So that all looks good. So. Alright, I think we are looking good. I guess. Yeah, there we go. Okay, it looks good. No issues with any of that. The ILS, and then it'll be a left turn off here off of 35 left, so we don't need to go crazy on the auto brakes either, I don't think. Looks good. Get terrain off for now. 22 to 23. Yeah, we'll probably be coming up on top of descent here very, very soon. Top of climb comes zooming in. Top of descent's right before long, so we at least do get a little bit of cruise here at a bumpy 23,000 feet as we cross the Rockies. Oh yeah, I wanted to switch this. Whoa. Alright. Probably something like this here. I don't think we've ever really looked in the cabin back here. We can check that out real fast. I'm trying to figure out a way to get a good wing view with the freighter variants of these planes. because I don't know how to clip through, like get it to clip through the walls, you know what I'm saying? Alright, I messed that up. Dang, bro, how do I do that on that side? Who's this guy? We got, is that me? Alright, we'll set 11,000 for the bottom. And we will do a few of those. What do you say, 24.3 limp? Should have done the other side, but it's okay. 24.3, I do believe he said. Yes, okay. Fix rings, we'll do KDEN 30 fitting at 30-20. Somebody come online. Look at that. Those ground textures are looking real good, man. Let me tell you what. Make an X-plane look real good. Oh, the pressure. Okay. Thank you for that. But I'll turn off my landing lights. Yeah, no. The primary cockpit object file. Just being safe and visible, that's right. Here we go. Maybe not. Cargo cockpit OBJ. Apparently I'm supposed to just delete that. You got approval? Approval for what? Oh, for the lights. Had the plane sit on the ground too long? How does that make any sense? How is that my fault? Right, you're right. Here we go. All right, starting on down. Let's see what happens. How much of you guys actually need to update? Never guys need to update. All my aircraft need to update. Yeah, imagine that. Imagine just wanting to play X-Plane, but then it just crashes all the time. .250 knot speed restriction. I don't really feel like it. It's in there, so if it wants to slow down, it will. It hit the 270, it looks like, so. It can cause a crash, Limp says. I guess we can do terrain again as well here. Alright, we're going to anticipate the crazy sink on this landing, and we're going to try to grease it on. No promises. Drag required. So help it out a little bit. Alright. Alright. How far out are we? Getting close to that 30-mile ring. Arm of shame. No shame in flying fast. Lip is right, 30-20 on the meter. Oh, that's 30-30, my bad. This guy needs to relax. Oh. He wants me to do the cabin safety briefing. Yeah, there you go. How about that? He's pretty annoying. Arm of shame. Alright. 24-3, here we go.
Traffic United 285, 17,700 feet, approximately 30 miles northwest of the field. Expecting
Still my
runway
fender.
34 right, Denver.
Denver Traffic United 535. We are 30 to the northwest inbound, the ILS to 35 left. We're on the longs for Denver. Are you 535? Alright. Yeah, they're 535. Well, we're done seeing the Rockies, I guess, almost. Yeah, way better than basic X-Plane. Still not perfect, not as visually stunning as Microsoft, but pretty doggone good. Salt Lake Center is online. I'll take the speed. She'll do 250 knots. As we make this turn here, I'll probably take it and go manual everything, keeping the downwind. I would have been that guy in the old days going to California, but stopped here in the Rockies, looked at him and said, nope, I'm good. What, in terms of like settling, you mean? Like you would have settled in the Rockies type thing? Just stayed right there? That's how Denver was invented. As close as you can get to the Rockies. That probably is. They were probably just like, look guys, we're losing guys every week over to these Rocky Mountains here, alright? We need to just make a place just short of the Rockies. You're probably right. Alright, we're just gonna go on heading here. Denver Traffic United 535, 10 to the west. We're going to be visual to the runway 35 left of Denver. Alright, let's see. Sebi, what are we at here? Sebi's at 9,000. Go to 9. And we'll get a nice flight level change on the way down here. We'll get our landing lights on so we can be like limp. Being safe and visible. That's right. So we got heading. Let's get take it off at Damon. And intercept course will be 353. Draw it out. There we go. Looking good. Did it go the wrong way? Did it go backwards? I think I might have done that backwards. I hate that because now it's gone. But that's alright. Let's keep it coming down to like, we'll set 7,000 I guess. Look like anybody else really is doing anything on 3-5 left. Good bit of guys heading outbound, but nobody really coming inbound, so.
Cover traffic, United 285, left downwind, runway 34 left, 34 right.
Let ourselves get a little bit lower here. Start this turn. Denver traffic United 535 and a left base for runway 35 left, Denver. Alright. Starting to have some of these frame issues, but we'll just kind of keep reconnecting like we usually do. Can't quite arm approach mode yet, doesn't look like. Flaps to 1. Yeah, we're coming back. Here we go. It's really annoying. Keep it coming back to 180. Flaps 5 under 220. We're not going to overspeed it this time. Our approach now? Nope, not yet. Yeah, let's keep it coming down to 7,000. What was that?
International information with that
Whoa.
altimeter 3027.
What was that? Did you? Is that an X-plane thing, Limp? Did you hear that too? There we go. There's the
2500.
We can get flaps 15. Alright, dude. These window shades make me angry.
Cover traffic, United 285, turning left base, join the 3-4 right, localizer, cover.
Is it going to capture the localizer? There it is. Denver traffic United 535 rolling out about a 6 mile final, runway 35 left Denver. Get the gear down, speed coming back to what? I don't even know. 131. 31 flaps 20. And we'll go flaps 25 as well. Actually, we can do that right now. Everything's set, looking good. Let's get some landing rates in the chat here. Hopefully this goes a little bit better than the landing in Eagle. Everything's looking great outside though. X-plane map enhancement's looking real good. Pull both of these guys up. And we can get the autopilot off. Here we go.
1,000.
Always fun doing regional flying in a 7.5. 300 Aero says, yeah, the average is definitely got to come up after that last one. Or the guesses definitely have to come up. Denver traffic United 535 short final runway 35 left Denver.
500.
I believe we can do less than 400. Thank you. Thank you. Like, really start pulling it back like now. Ooh, gentlemen. Just kiss it. We'll take that one. 80 knots. We'll get the reversers away. My brakes. Alright everybody, welcome to Denver. That was definitely a little bit better than Eagle. We'll see what the final verdict ends up being. "102" says stable approach. Alright, what are we going to do here? Denver traffic United 535, going to taxi up Mike. To the gate, let's call Denver. Whatever. Your seat was set wrong in Eagle. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I had to make a quick seat adjustment. Now let's see what was the trim set there, because that felt better too. It was right around 7. I think that's what it was last time too. So I don't know. We're gonna make our way back to those Bravo gates. We're probably not gonna go all the way over like we were earlier, but we'll get the turnoffs
Denver
off.
traffic, United 285,
Cool.
ILS 34 right, Denver.
There he is. Jet 2 holiday. Where's that guy flying?
Denver traffic, United 1639, taxi 08 via Bravo Sierra and Mike, Denver.
That's X-plane for you, Arrow. That is, gotta cross the light poles here again. I guess Jet 2 is getting into the ski vacations, Arrow. Don't mind the pole. We'll just take this right here. Bravo 69. Nice. I do like this this docking system.
Denver traffic, United 285, cleared runway 34 right.
Keep rolling.
Taxiing Bravo Gates via Foxtrot, Bravo November to the ramp. Final call.
Stop it there, set the brake. We got the bleed and the ISO valves on. Let's kill them. And we'll get the red beacon off. Seatbelt signs can come off. You seen how shiny they polished their engine nacelles in the 7.3? No. Get on stand with no turn arrows? That's nice. We don't have a ton of those here in the States. That would be a fun game though. Did that connect automatically or was it like that? Was I that close to it? That might have connected automatically. Let's get the GPU hooked up, fuel truck can come up, gate config, LSU. Airplane, let's get the oh really? That's pretty cool. Let's get all that open. Alright, now let's see, now that I've done all this stuff, I've opened doors, I've letting people off. Let's see, let's disconnect. So first of all, let's send that PIREP in from United Virtual, get off it. Let's disconnect from here. Let's see if we can get the replay mode going. Alright, go away. Alright, here we go. Let's see how our landing was. Everything's like working. I love X-Plane's replane mode, dude. Golly. Let's do something like this. Okay, now wait, let me rewind it slow. I want to see if I can find one that won't go with the camera. See, like, I can't really find one that, like, unlinks. That's true. What does one do? That kind of keeps it here. Wait, can I move it, though? Not really. Oh, no, it doesn't really move. It's moving back anyway. Let's get a little wing view. Who the flaps. Ooh. Oh yeah. Spoilers. All right. That's enough replay mode for me. Limp talked me into it. I like that you can kind of just jump back and forth though. Like it's all really straightforward. Oh, those doors are open already. Great. That guy kicking, we'll get those off. Those coming off. APU's coming off.
Sir, it might be a tattoo warm in the cabin.
It's hot. Is there a let's see if there's waste high pressure. We need a low pressure. Is this an ACU? Is that an air conditioning unit? Is that what it's trying to say? Probably. Yeah, that's what that would be right there. All right. Well, that's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you had fun. Like and subscribe on the way out if you haven't already. Air starter unit. That was the ACU. The high pressure unit would be the starter unit. That's why I figured. I figured AC would be air conditioning unit, and that looks to be that's about right. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Was there an ASU in there? Like high pressure unit. Oh. Where would that go? Yeah, that looks, I guess like that would be, yeah, like that little hose, that would probably be for starting. But anyways, good to see all you guys again as always. Keep an eye out for streams coming up throughout the rest of the week. Like I said, I am on reserve, so that means I'm off. Lord willing, now that I said that, I'll probably get called for like a 4-day. But should be able to do some more streams this week. So keep an eye out on the Discord. But anyways, guys, appreciate y'all being here. Like and